What's up guys, it's Tommy here and welcome to the Liverpool Sheffield United post-match reaction and analysis video. And what a thunderbolt rocket of a shot by MacAllister to win us the game and put us back top of the Premier League. And that's the most important thing. Liverpool didn't play well, especially in the first 65 minutes. We didn't play our true self. I didn't really understand why we didn't utilize the wings more against a very low block Sheffield United team who played, they defended with 5 at the back formation, 3 midfielders, the 2 strikers were also coming back to defend, and it actually took a very lucky goal, a massive error by the Sheffield United goalkeeper who actually waits too long on the ball and smashes it into Darwin Nunez's shin or knee, and it bubbles into the ground and then trickles over the line. It was Grubic's a huge mistake, and yeah, the Sheffield United keeper is just not very good at his feet. But Liverpool were actually very lucky not to concede, because after just 1 minute Sheffield United had 2 big chances from a free kick and from a corner. Sheffield United almost scored and Kelleher had to make huge saves. I mean, Sheffield United only had 5 shots in the whole game, 3 on target, but all 3 shots Kelleher had to make some big saves. On the other hand, Liverpool had 83% possession, which must be a new Premier League record. 29 shots, 9 shots on target, and yeah, Liverpool should have created a lot more clear-cut chances and we should have scored a lot more goals, especially in the first 60-65 minutes. Liverpool were playing in second gear. I felt that we were just doing just enough to be in the lead, and that's always dangerous because even against the worst team in the Premier League, the bottom of the table, Sheffield United, who only collected 16 points so far, I believe, that's risky because they can find a goal from anywhere. Really, no, 15. They have 15 points, sorry. And yeah, Sheffield United found a goal, and it was a lucky goal indeed. In the second half, they did a counter-attack, quite well worked counter-attack. They floated the ball towards the back posts and Hammer heads it back across goal. It hits Conor Bradley's leg and goes through Kelleher's legs. It's very unlucky. It's an own goal. And a lot of people were raising their eyebrows when Jurgen Klopp took off our top scorer Mo Salah, and we also took off Ryan Gravenberch who got a few knocks in this game. Sheffield United played very strong, and a couple of our players picked up some knocks. Konate also fell on his knee, which didn't look good. I hope he's not injured because we need him against Manchester United. So Harvey Elliott and Andy Robertson came on, and Andy Robertson actually made a massive difference. At the time, I didn't really understand why Jurgen Klopp is taking Salah off, but Salah didn't have his best of days today, so maybe it was justified. His performance wasn't great, and Liverpool took another 5 minutes for Liverpool to get going. But after the 70th minute, we really started to finally play like the true Liverpool that we know and love, with a much higher tempo, much higher intensity, much more concentrated. We were finally whipping balls in from the wing into dangerous areas, and finally the breakthrough came after a double deflection of Sheffield United tried to clear the ball. It falls to MacAllister on the edge of the box, and he scores another goal of the season contender. I mean, this is the second goal by MacAllister that any of these goals could win him the goal of the season, because it was just an absolute pure strike curling into the top corner. No goalkeeper is saving that. Luis Diaz got the assist for that, and Cody Gakpo came on, and I felt that Cody Gakpo looks a lot sharper since the international break. He looks like a rejuvenated, re-energized player, and Andy Robertson puts in an absolutely brilliant floated cross into the penalty spot, and Cody Gakpo attacks it with a lot of motivation, determination. He heads it down into the far corner. That's not an easy header, not an easy technique, and Cody Gakpo heads it down into the bottom corner. But how did Liverpool not score more goals? MacAllister hits the bar after a perfect free kick, just takes the slightest of deflections on one of the Sheffield United defenders' head, who was in the wall, and the wall jumped, the ball deflects, and it cannons off the crossbar, you know, ahead of the line, so it wasn't a goal, and that's so unlucky because Alexis MacAllister could have crowned his man of the match performance with that goal. Alexis MacAllister played as a defensive midfielder today because Endo picked up a knock, and Gravenberch and Szoboszlai played either side of him. But I feel that both Gravenberch and Szoboszlai are a little bit too similar to each other, that they don't complement each other well. And once Gravenberch went off and Szoboszlai went off as well, Szoboszlai had a pretty decent game, but again he just lacked a little bit of rhythm, a little bit tempo, just like the whole team did. I think once Curtis Jones and Harvey Elliott came on, Liverpool's midfield was a lot more energetic, a lot more precise, and we played with a lot more tempo and urgency and enthusiasm. In the first half and in the first 15 minutes of the second half, Liverpool's play was just stuttering, and we didn't really put any tempo into our passing, into our game, into our play. We should have played with a lot more urgency, and we should have used the wings a lot more. Inverting Joe Gomez in this game didn't make a lot of sense to me because we had a very crowded midfield but not much threat on the wings. What I would have liked is Joe Gomez to overlap Luis Diaz on one side. Conor Bradley did overlap Mo Salah on the other side, but I would have liked Liverpool to stretch the wings because that's how you can penetrate low block defensive teams like Sheffield United. Luis Diaz, Darwin Núñez, I thought both of them had great games. Darwin Núñez scored a lucky goal, but he had a few other chances as well, which he should have done better with. And Luis Diaz is definitely back to his best. Again, he had another massive, brilliant dribbling run where he dribbles past a couple of Sheffield United defenders like they are not even there, like Luis Diaz is playing on the streets of Colombia. This guy is just such a bowler. I absolutely love him, and he got a well-deserved assist, and if with a little bit more luck he could have scored more goals because he had 6 chances created, 3 shots by Luis Diaz. That is really terrific. Darwin Núñez also had 7 shots. Only 2 of those shots hit the target and worked the goalkeeper. So I felt that, Darwin has missed some big chances. He had 2 shots blocked, 2 big chances missed. But overall, the most important thing is Liverpool are top of the Premier League, 2 points clear of Arsenal, and we go to Old Trafford, which is going to be an absolutely monumental game. At the time of making this video, Man United are leading Chelsea 3-2 after being 2-0 down. So Man United are still trying to fight for a Champions League place. That game, Man United-Liverpool, that is going to be the toughest, the hardest game for Liverpool, and hopefully our forwards will be more clinical in that game, because my biggest worry is that we missed too many chances against Brighton, we missed too many chances against Sheffield United. We can't miss this many chances against Man United and get away with it, because better teams will punish us. But thankfully Man United will allow Liverpool a lot of chances, a lot of shots. We just need to take them. That's the key to that game, and I will be previewing that game on the weekend as well. I'm really looking forward to it. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. Have a nice day. See you later. Goodbye.